My name is Sanjay Gupta. I'm a cardiologist in New York. I'm actually doing this video from New Orleans. I'm here for a vacation, and I actually went downstairs to try and do the video from the street so that you could see something more interesting than just my boring old face. But unfortunately, it's way too noisy. So here we are. I'm in my hotel room now. And today I wanted to do a video on the subject of how to find a good doctor. Why is this important? I guess it's something very close to my heart, particularly now, because I've had to navigate the healthcare system as the relative of a patient. You know, my mother hasn't been very well, she's getting older, she's developed multiple health challenges. And in trying to support her, I've had to navigate the healthcare system. And one of the hardest things about all this is to try and find a doctor who is different, not indifferent. So the question is, how do you find a good doctor? Not just someone with qualifications on the wall, but someone you can truly trust to walk beside you during an illness. Someone who sees you, not just your condition. Over the years, I've come to realize that there are 3 stages in a doctor's journey. The first is when you know nothing, and you know nothing. You are fresh, you're uncertain, you're cautious. The second is when you know everything, or at least you think you do. You've read the textbooks, passed the exams, mastered the protocols. You start to speak with confidence, perhaps too much confidence. I think, unfortunately, this is where most of my colleagues end up staying stuck at this stage. But then comes the third stage, the most important one. The one where you realize again that you know nothing. Not because you've forgotten your training, but because you begin to understand the depth and complexity of real life, real patients, real suffering. And in that realization, something beautiful happens, enlightenment. And alongside enlightenment comes humility, and most importantly, humanity. So if you're looking for a doctor to accompany you on your journey through illness, look for one who has reached or is moving towards that third stage. Someone who doesn't just rely on what they were taught, but who is willing to question it. A doctor who listens before they speak, who treats you as a partner, not a subject. Because the truth is, good doctors don't see themselves as gatekeepers of all knowledge. They see themselves as learners from their patients, from new science, from the unexpected. They are comfortable with doubt. They are willing to step outside the comfort of protocols if it means understanding you better. So how do you find a good doctor? Well, look for humility, look for curiosity, look for someone who is not afraid to say, I don't know, but I'll find out. Someone who sees you not just as a case, but as a whole human being with a story, with fears, with hopes, and with wisdom of your own. In the end, the best doctors are those who understand that medicine is not just a science, it's a relationship. And when that relationship is built on mutual respect and openness, it becomes healing in itself. Thank you for listening, and if you're ever on a journey through illness, I hope you find a doctor who walks that road with you, hand in hand, heart to heart.